Doge and OMB also found that there was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza.
I get comments asking me all the time how I'm a Republican. This is a prime example of how and why I'm a Republican. That level of irresponsible government spending. $50 million on condoms for Gaza. I have so many thoughts. That is clip from Caroline Leavitt's first press conference as the press secretary for the new Trump administration. And she laid out basically accomplishments of Elon Musk and Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, which he created, which is basically trying to find wasteful government spending and putting an end to it. So first of all, when Marco Rubio cut off all foreign aid spending last week, a lot of people got very upset, saying this is how we improve our standing in the international community. That aid spending goes to funding schools and hospitals. You know, this is for the children in other countries. No, actually a lot of it is on pointless, stupid things like condoms for Gaza. But even more than that, I think it is so insulting that for the last, 15 months, we have been told that the war in Gaza must end, even though there's hostages there, even though Hamas has avowed that they will do October 7th again. It needs to end because it is such a humanitarian crisis. But apparently, the money that the United States is spending on that war is not just to weapons manufacturers for Israel. It is for frivolous spending like condoms. It's not going to food. It's not going to water. Actually, a lot of it went to that too. But clearly they're okay on food and water, and now they're in need of frivolous expenses again, like condoms. We also spent over $250 million building a pier that we could ship, aid in. And was the aid just food and water? I guess not, because there was such a dire humanitarian situation there. The pier was operational for less than 30 days. One U.S. service member was injured so badly that he passed away in October of 2024 because Palestinians launched mortars at that pier when we were trying to deliver aid to them. I don't care where you stand on this issue. Spending that much money in Gaza, they get a ton of aid every year. It's clearly not working. A terrorist organization still controls Gaza. And that is not to mention all of the money we fund towards the Palestinian Authority in the West Bank. Which, to be fair, Trump also defunded the PA in one of his executive orders right when he took over office. And that is in line with the Taylor Force Act, which is a bill that was passed by the U.S. Congress under the first Trump administration, basically in honor of Taylor Force, a former U.S. service member who was killed in the West Bank by, Palestinian terrorists. And then the PA paid out, money to that terrorist who killed Taylor Force. It is one thing to fund our allies when they are in defensive wars, like Israel, like Ukraine, giving them weapons so that they can achieve their military objectives. It is another to fund, again, frivolous spending, like $50 million towards condoms for the people of Gaza. That needs to be cut out. The inner conservative in me just screams when I hear things like this.